Hello, my lovely childs of the internet. It is I, Multi126789. Welcome to Voice of Cards, the Forsaken Maiden. So, ladies and gentlemen, and my childs of the internet, this is the second game in a series that is going to be ongoing from Tokuharo. Yes, that's his name. Recently, I just uploaded a video, probably last week, talking about the first Voice of Cards game, and saying that I kind of regret not making it a playthrough or recording any of it, because this game was actually really fun and enjoyable. But they shadow dropped literally that week that I made that video, that it was coming out literally on the 17th, the day I uploaded, the day before I uploaded the video. So I was like, okay, guess I'm gonna play this one. So, if there's any references to the first game, I will mention them. I will still suggest, please play and buy the first game. Like I said, it's less than 20 hours. Like, you can play it in, like, maybe a day if you really got freaky with it, but I would say you could probably beat it in, like, 1 week, just playing it, like, hourly sessions. But, again, enough of me shilling for a game that I enjoy. Let's quickly go into the options. Let's see, text. I like the regular emphasis. No, I like the underlined emphasis. Yeah, display on shadows, game speed. High speed is for masters and the best. That could be quick as possible. Some cars refuse to be rushed due to the enormous toll it takes on the game master. However, the game will act. I can always switch it by pressing hold and Y. Okay, then never mind. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, anything else? Oh, I didn't mean to back out of all the menus. I just wanted to check to see if there was anything else. Avatars. Okay. That's the same as normal. I didn't buy any of the DLC, so I didn't get any of the new cards, but I will use these. Yeah, these look cool. I'm guessing this is because I have, data from the last game. Board. Well, I guess we're taking that. We'll take this table, though. Yeah. We're gonna make this as much of a customized experience as I can without paying for the DLC. Though the marble dice do look kind of sweet, though. I'm not gonna lie. And then BGM, you can buy DLC for that as well. Language. Well, English, yes. Voice language, English, so that's fine. Sound effects. We can keep them normal for now. But put voice as louder.
Allow me to welcome you to the world of Voice of Cards.
Oh, this is a completely different voice actor for our narration. I'm kind of excited. Other title screen. The title's on. Alright, let's go back to the title screen. Alright, and let us start this adventure of the Forsaken Maiden anew. Anytime that we have a voice dialogue, I will try to remain silent. I will laugh if there's funny text, or I will comment if it feels appropriate, but for the most part, I'm going to let you guys get enthralled into this world just like I once did with the first game. So, I hope we all enjoy as we load into our new experience.
Ah, I bid you welcome. I shall be your game master for this tale. It is a pleasure to have you. Now then, just like this, I will be using cards to draw you into the world of this story. From time to time, you may be presented with choices like this.
I always choose the right path.
Incorrect. It doesn't mean anything, but still.
Damn, how dare you.
You're following along with all this, I trust? Moving on, I believe your experience of the story will be shaped in no small part by my narration. As such, I hope you'll have rather more fun keeping the sound on while you play. That said, rest assured that the game remains enjoyable without sound. My words will be subtitled, just as they are.
Yeah, of course. Display subtitles. Subtitle base. Yeah, I know.
With the formalities sorted, we're all ready to begin the game. My. Yeah, you can hear the sound of the waves. Oh, how very evocative. Now then, let's begin our tale. Allow me to welcome you to the world of Voice of Cards. You're about to step into the shoes of the hero of this tale as he sets forth on a grand adventure. Said adventure takes place in a remote part of the sea, in which ancient traditions are alive and well. You will touch the hearts of many who dwell in this place as you journey to change fate's promise of untold ruin. I believe in you. I believe your journey will be a success. And on that note, it is time for that journey to begin. May the waves see you safely across the tides. Our story begins in a secluded grotto. The sound of the waves echoes softly across the rock walls. A solitary young man stands in front of a ship floating in the water. Brush in hand, he busies himself painting the vessel. Once he finishes his work, he decides to carve his name into the side of the hull. A finishing touch.
Oh, we gotta name the ship. uh... Yes, the Typhoon is correct.
You carve your name in small lettering into the ship. Oh, a handsome name, that. This young lad is the hero of our tale, and your window into the world. You're a navigator without a ship, and your soul yearns to set out upon the ocean blue, for your own reasons. You have spent a great deal of time repairing the wrecked ship before you, in the hopes of crafting a partner, aboard which you might sail the high seas. The sound of a wooden box tumbling to the ground rips through the grotto. You heave a deep sigh and decide to head over to the source of the racket.
Alright, you can move your piece around with the left stick, or you can use the D-pad. I use the D-pad personally for this game, because you can. As you continue your journey, it will, if you ever get lost in this game, you can just press the X button to show where you need to go. Also, glowing cards on the edge also indicate places that you need to go for your adventure.
You need to head over to the source of the noise, so you turn back around.
I will say that this narrator sounds like the guy from the Nintendo Direct. I am just going to say that, the translator, so it's kind of funny. Okay, I just wanted to see if there was unique dialogue, because this game has a lot of things where you can just get unique dialogue from doing things that you aren't used to. Also, oh, I cannot open up the menu yet? Okay, I'll wait.
The source of the noise turns out to be a young girl. It looks as though she has knocked over a wooden box, packed with shipbuilding supplies, and is in quite a panic about it. The girl's name is Laddie. You came across her some time ago, collapsed on a beach. You attempted to bring her to a nearby village, but she was quite opposed to the idea for some reason. As such, She has been helping you repair the ship here. You're not quite sure how to respond to her knocking the box over.
It's okay. We can always get another.
It's okay, you say in a gentle, reassuring tone. Laddie's worried expression melts away, replaced by one of relief. You move to leave the grotto, saying, I'm going to the village to get some food. Laddie waves goodbye, her forlorn smile seeing you off. The young woman has lost her ability to speak.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Neither of you have any knowledge of how she ended up in her situation, and you spend many quiet hours together in the grotto. The scent of the sea and a sense of isolation hang heavy in the air. The island is bound for ruin and has had its name since before any can really recall. This is Omega Isle. You take a deep breath and then set out for the nearby Omega Village, which shares the island's name.
Alright, make your way east to the secret grotto to Omega Village. You can always press the plus button to open up the menu, so thank you for allowing me to do that. Alright, so let's see, our main character here. I wonder if they named the main character in this game. You could... In the last game, you got to name your main character. They didn't say the name, obviously, because that would take a lot, but... Alright, he uses a sword. He uses basically the same accessories as the first character. Alright, let's see. Abilities. You don't have any. Alright, let's see. Items. Alright, got some good stuff with them. Equipment. Got none. Key items. Alright. I guess we can't actually take a peek till later. In this game also, you can look at all of your items that are your cards through your many documented things of pieces of equipment and other things. Wow, there's 71 cards in this one? Oh man, that means there's a lot of armor sets and weapons in this game. Because in the last one, I don't think there was any above 50, so... Alright, so yeah, like the last game, I think... Alright, so that's good to know. Oh wow. Maybe... There might be a few less, actually. I'll keep that in mind. Skills. Oh. I got Stab, which is his normal attack, and Air Thrust. A move that costs 1 mana stone. Okay. Characters. Oh, whoa, okay, never mind. Okay, I see. So, okay, key items is definitely, okay, never mind. Monsters, where we can look up those the more we fight them, in movies. That's the transitioning scenes. Alright, I guess we are gonna start going, but before then, let's go to the Secret Grotto. Yeah, because I want to see if there's new dialogue now that we got out. I'm always on the lookout for secret dialogue. I mean, she doesn't talk, but you know.
You hear Laddie's stomach rumbling. You'd best get her something to eat.
Okay, we're going there so we can do that. Also, with the right stick, you can automatically move to any of the panels that you've unlocked that aren't walls or water, you know?
The ship you've constructed gently bobs in the waves. You run your hand along its hull in admiration, and then return to the litany of tasks still to be done.
Alright, let's go and get her food. It's kind of interesting that we have a mage that doesn't speak, because, you know, one of the components of usually a mage is that they have to speak their spells, but, you know, that's fine. Alright. So the best part about this game is literally this. This is the OCD part that I love a lot. Where you just go...
Beyond the pier, the ocean sprawls out in all directions, beckoning you to adventure.
And you have little random events like that that just open up stuff for you. Ooh.
You have arrived near the entrance of the village. You spy a shadow skulking about in the midst of a thicket. The shadows fall away to reveal a small monster. It's unusual to see one this close to the village. It might be cute, but it's still a monster. And a threat. You must slay the beast before it can cause trouble or worse in the village.
Alright. Battle theme. Ooh.
Fight him off.
The fight is on. Take down the enemies and claim victory. Alright. Sounds easy enough. Okay, so my character has... So this wasn't shown in the in my card selection, but you can charge to get more things. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and use air thrust, because it must be weak to air. We roll a dice. 3, not bad. Middling. Nice. Knocked him out in 1 hit. And with that, give us our victory cards. Thanks for the experience in gold, little buddy. Alright. Well, that was our first battle. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Before we go to our next main objective, we gotta walk around. I'm only saying that because there's plenty of things that need to be discovered. And as you can see, since this one is ocean-based, there's a lot of cards that my OCD it needs to conquer. Alright, that's fair. Can we go into the temple right now?
An old spire stands tall before you. Alas, there's little reason to go poking around within.
Alright, well... There are stuff in this game where you can sequence break, so hopefully we'll be able to find some of those. But until then, Omega Village. Will you enter Omega Village? Yes.
Gorgeous flower beds burst with blossoms that will one day wilt and wither away, much like Omega Village itself. This is a village that has accepted its fate to be but a moment in time, destined to fade.
That's kind of depressing, but okay. Make your way to the house of the mayor. Okay. Oh, we even have a house this time. Last game, we didn't have a house, so that's cool.
Home sweet home. This is no time for a nap. You turn around and walk out the door.
Well, at least we have a place that's basically an inn. Okay. There's a lot of interesting spaces here. Alright, so if we go over a character space like this.
An island in want of a maiden shall fall, he mutters, to no one in particular.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements to unlock the H-Man. Alright, so one of the big things in this game is that each of these character cards, so each time we meet a certain NPC that says something, we're going to be checking the characters. Alright, so show me where he is. Alright, first character card, this old man. Decades ago, I lost my wife in the war. All I could do was watch as her life drained from her. And I know how hard it is for you, Grandpa. But that happened yesterday. Please, try to focus. What? Decades ago. Oh, that's kind of rough. He may have a little bit of dementia. So I'm surprised that it allowed me to show the backside, because flipping over the card to reveal more, for monsters and other things and characters, some will be locked and some won't. So it's very interesting to note that that one was open for everybody. So, but let's go ahead and take a look at the armory.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Taking a look at your wares. Oh, baby. Damn, you got a lot of weapons, bro. Okay, defense goes down, speed goes down, but my attack goes heavily up. My speed goes up with this one, but my attack goes down. My speed and attack both goes up with that. But it seems like my character can at least equip quite a few weapons. Like, why? Yeah, why would I buy this one? I guess because it gives more attack. When I could buy this one, it's the best all around. Anyways, I'm not going to be buying anything. I'm just taking a look because taking a look at your gear and what you could potentially buy in the future from all your enemy encounters is very good to keep in mind in this game.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Yep. I'll leave for now. Yep. Yep. It's a video game. I know how to do that, but...
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Alright, so this gentleman was actually in the last game. He was a fisherman, so it's good to see that he came up in the world with his fisherman thing and now is doing actual shop work. Nice to see this man. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, okay. So this is really cool. So, in last game, we only had staves that healed one person, and quality staves that healed more to one person. This is a new item that actually is really useful. It recovers everybody. It basically means that you don't need to have a dedicated healer in the team, as long as you have these, because then they can heal everybody, which is really nice. Let's see. Anything else that looks new for me? Wow. Wow. Okay, this one is new. Initiate fight from oh, okay, I see. It's just probably a getaway free, but we probably won't be running from too many fights. And this is going to be busted later, and you probably already see why. Being able to generate 3 stones allows you to basically attack and do whatever you want. So yeah.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Yep. I'll see you around.
This might be the last time I see this flower bed, the boy says, gazing forlornly at the flowers.
Damn, bro, like, what's going on with everybody? Everybody's like, bruh, I may die, things may die.
A lone woman diligently cleans the grounds of the Maiden Shrine.
Okay, well, we'll look at these in a second. Let me check the Maiden Shrine.
The windows are closed, and it's too dark to see much inside. All sound seems to fall away. I wish I got to be the maiden, the girl says mournfully, dressed head to toe in maiden garb, and clearly pretending to be such.
Damn, dude, the DM was like, bruh, she's a plain girl, by the way. Looking ass. I'm like, damn, that's rude.
How may I help you? The proprietor inquires.
Ooh, this is a new proprietor. Okay. Accessory shop. Let's see what's broken in here. Let's see. This is good. This is really good. Being able to go faster in this game, I value being able to go faster in this game than any other. Well, other than attack, but being fast and being able to attack the Dark Ring. Oh, this is going to be what I go for, if not just the Windery Ring, because being able to go fast in this game will literally carry us, just like the winds.
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
All right, real quick, let's go ahead and open up our menu and check out those other character cards. Because like I said, this game will, you know, really entice you to want to explore the world. And I'm very curious to see what these characters have. Let's look at the man first. I forsook the isle of my youth to live here. I do not know a soul, but it's fine for me. I'm used to being alone. He left his home island yearning to see the outside world. But so traumatic with his seasickness, he swore never to board another boat, so he can never go home. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Due to be Dragon Slayer over here, being unable to go on things that move, that are transportation. She grew out her hair, though her mother said that it looked best short. She wore platform shoes, though her father said that it was dangerous. She longs to be all grown up. Why, you ask? Because her parents are no longer in this world to tell her otherwise. She detests her own weakness and just wants to be an adult already. Oh, well, okay, that's fair, but a little bit sad, but fair. The woman laments her misfortune, though she buys water and brings happiness to the drinkers, and stones she buys water that brings happiness to the drinker and stones that bring luck to the wearer. No happiness nor luck does she feel. The water and stones all came at a steep price, which her loving husband paid without complaint. If this is what would make her happy. Damn, kind of sad. Alright, I guess we're gonna head into the Elder's house. Alright, apologies about that. Let's go ahead and head in.
You stop in at the mayor's house and discover that he already has a guest. The two are engaged in discussion. You listen in and learn that they are troubled by monsters that have appeared near the village and have been devouring precious stores of food. The villager sighs deeply. I suppose it's about the end for the village, they say flatly before departing the mayor's home. The man left standing in the room has a certain sagacity about him. He notices you waiting and inclines his head in greeting. His name is Grief. As the village's mayor, he spends his days dealing with all manner of happenings around town.
Very interesting that your name is Grief and everybody here is grieving about something. Very cool.
He looks to be at a loss over the damage being caused by the monsters. It would likely be a simple matter for you to deal with the beasts.
Yeah, of course. Well, we do need food for our friends, so we'll do it in exchange for food.
You offer to deal with the monsters in exchange for some food, and Grief replies with his thanks. You're always a big help. This is part of your daily routine. You work to sort out the village's troubles in order to procure food to eat.
Alright. Get rid of the monsters surrounding the area. Alright, that sounds fun. Alright, so using the right stick, we can go all the way down here and head back out to see where we have to take care of the monsters. Let's see. Get rid of the monsters and the surrounding. Okay, maybe they're in here? Nope, okay. So I guess we just walk around until we get a random encounter.
A monster has appeared before you. It holds what's left of a piece of fruit in its teeth, and its mouth moves restlessly. With a sigh, you mutter, "Let's get this over with then," and ready your weapon.
Dude's like, another creature who thinks they can just waltz in and take my food.
And fight.
When your number, I know, I've played of RPG. Yep, your attack and defense stat. Yep. Okay, thank you. Let me play the game, shall I? Alright. So which one of you shall get air thrusted first? 5. Say goodnight. Alright, let's see what this monster can do. Yup. 10 attack, but we have 9 defense, so 1 damage it is. Let's go ahead and stab. We stab. Ooh, we got a crit. Ooh, did you see that? He said 2 mediums and then an overhead, bro. Dude would have been great in a fighting game. Alright, nice. Nice. Oh, Typhoon has leveled up. Oh, nice. Okay, so you do get to name your character. I didn't realize that I named my character Typhoon.
With practiced skill, you swing your weapon. The blade flashes through the monster's throat. Merciless. Perfect aim. It would appear that you are quite accustomed to killing.
DM, I really don't like that you're saying that, but okay.
You wipe the blood off your weapon. As you do, you notice a shadow in the distance. Another monster, perhaps?
Throw a weapon at it? Sure.
You take the weapon on your back and aim it carefully before hurling it at the shadow with great force. It flies toward your target, tracing a perfect parabola. However, the tip of the spear strikes just slightly to the side of the shadow, which runs off. Whatever the shadow was, it was taken aback by your unexpected assault. It looks like it ran off in the direction of the spire near the village.
Alright, time to go investigate that spire now. Yeah, you can recover your... yeah, okay. No, I'm good. I only took 1 damage, guys. Calm down. Let's enter the spire. Trademark not pending name.
You stand before the Spirit Spire, said to have been erected to protect the island. Yet with the villagers having accepted ruination, it now stands forlorn, an edifice without a purpose. This place, so named for the spirits themselves, is one that the villagers do not enter. Despite this, you say to yourself, I have to get rid of the monster, and decide to profane the place with your presence.
Hunt down the monster that retreated into the spire. Alright, time for OCD. Time to go and fill out every single thing in this map because I have a problem. Alright, here we go. Oh, this music. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit.
There are some words etched into the door, but they are weathered and difficult to read. Worried though you are about whatever the words might say, you nonetheless try pushing the handle. With some protest, the door groans open. You spy the shadow of the monster you encountered earlier. Your insight that it had taken refuge in the spire has proven a good one. The shadow notices your presence and flies off at blinding speed. You can't help but admire the rapid escape, though it looks like you're back to chasing after a shadow.
Alright. Well, he goes ahead and runs, so I'm gonna open up everything else. Because at least it showed me where he went, so... But I really gotta do this. You don't understand, guys. This is like one of the biggest appeals of this game. Just doing every single square to flip every card. It's not like we're getting attacked by anything, so it's not like we're losing out by doing this. Oh, there's stairs. Alright, guess we're gonna go lower.
You survey your surroundings, relying on the shafts of sunlight filtering in through the windows. However, you're unable to see the monster from where you are.
Alright, time to look for him on this floor. I feel like we might be ambushed by others if we're not careful, but, you know. Don't worry, I noticed that I missed that one. I'm going back. There is an altar. I don't want to quite interact with it yet. Open. But no, the music in this game is so good. As soon as I started hearing the vocals, I'm like, uh-oh. This one's going in the playlist later. Okay. Well, maybe we're not gonna get ambushed by any enemies, because they don't seem to exist. Discovering something that doesn't exist. Alright, cool. I guess the only thing is this altar.
In the back of the large hall, there is an altar, which evinces a sense of deep mystery. The altar is wrought of a strange kind of stone, its surface polished smooth. It looks as though it's meant for use in some important ritual. You approach the altar to check that there are no places for monsters to hide themselves away inside it. In reply to the mysterious and unidentifiable voice that suddenly rent the silence, you ask in a sharp tone, "Who's there?" You strain your ears, trying to make out the broken snippets of words echoing off the chamber walls. After speaking a word that rings familiar to your ears, "Laddie," the voice becomes impossible to hear. It cannot be. Could you truly have heard the voice of the spirit from the Maiden's myth passed down on the island? All signs of the monster you were in pursuit of seem to have vanished. For the time being, you decide to return to the village and report your success.
Alright, I guess we gotta go back and inform the mayor. But it is very strange that I would mention our friend's name that lost her memory. Some significance will be needing some investigation, so. Before we head back to the village, let's go check up on her. Okay, she's still just hungry. Alright. But no, what I was going to mention before is that when it said to name it, I thought it was talking about the ship because he said he put a piece of parchment up to the ship. And I was like, oh, we're naming the ship? That's cool. And then I'm like, oh, well, no, we're naming the named character. But you know what? I like the name Typhoon. It's not really a normal human name, but you know, it's very fitting for the game that we're in. Typhoon the Mighty Wave.
When you arrive at the mayor's house, there is a young visitor already there. She looks to be making an impassioned request of Grieth. In a wearied voice, Grieth replies, "There is no longer any maiden in our village." Admonished, the girl leaves the house with disappointment written across her expression. You inform the mayor that you've taken care of the monsters around town. As thanks for completing the job, the mayor hands you a basket of fruit. Oh, good, you think to yourself. Another day, another basket of fruit.
I don't know if he's being passive-aggressive or not, but let's just hope that he's not. Alright, time to go see Laddie. Yep, collection. You can read special stories about characters. Yeah. Sure, let's go ahead. If the mayor's added, then we might as well check, right? Oh, you didn't really take me to that slot, but whatever. Alright. Let's look at me. A navigator of the Omega Village. Unlike everyone else from the village, he cannot accept the island's impending end. And perhaps because of that, he's not given in to smiling or laughter. Okay. Young woman from the shore of the Omega Isle. Protected by the young navigator, she has lost her voice for some unknown reason. This wise man is the mayor of the Omega Village. He always had an open ear for concerns of his people, but he never lets his guard down around anyone. Okay. As you can see, his story is locked, unlike the other villagers that we saw before, so... That means we have to progress a little bit further before we get the full story on, context on him. Is the basket of fruit a key item? Yeah, it is. Another day, another basket of fruit. That delivery line really got me feeling some sort of way, because I'm like, is my character mad that he only gets fruit, and that's all that these guys seem to ever harvest? I mean, to be fair, probably, I mean, if you wanted to eat something, you could eat probably monsters, but, you know. Yeah, I know. Use the right stick to jump, to basically skip jump, as long as you have things discovered. Yes. Wonder if she's going to be happy with another basket of fruit. But we also should head to that spire with her at some point.
You re-enter the grotto and announce your return. On a normal day, Laddie would already have zipped over to greet you. But today, nothing. You walk over to Laddie and discover that she is sound asleep. Life in the grotto is not one of creature comforts. Rather, a fair few inconveniences. You've tried several times to bring Laddie to the village, but she was adamantly opposed on every occasion. You sometimes catch glimpses of her face while she sleeps. Always it is contorted in anguish, as though she is in the throes of a terrible nightmare. You notice a bulky book lying open next to Laddie, filled with carefully drawn words and images. It seems to be some kind of picture book that Laddie made herself. You know, I confess, I am a bit curious.
I will refrain, because I'm a decent person, and I would never look at a woman's diary without her consent.
You can't help but feel like you ought to refrain. But in the end, you cannot overcome your curiosity and decide to take a look at the picture book.
Hey, at least I personally didn't want to do it.
Beside evocative images of deep forests and towering mountain ranges, Laddie has written a story patterned after the Maiden's myth. The picture book story is set in a small village replete with nature. The village enjoys the promise of peace and tranquility, thanks to the young woman born to be the Maiden. The Maiden goes before the altar to perform a ritual, which invokes the power of a great spirit to protect the village. You look over the artwork, a spitting recreation of the altar you saw in the spire, and think back on the mysterious voice. The voice claimed it was a spirit, and you're certain it spoke Laddie's name. You were so caught up in the thoughts racing through your head that you failed to notice Laddie had awakened. Laddie seems embarrassed that you've seen her book. Tears prick the corners of her eyes. If Laddie were indeed the Maiden, it would be no exaggeration to call her the very light of hope, a protective force that could save the island from its encroaching ruin. With faint expectation tightening your chest, you consider taking her to the altar in the spire.
I like how I had to move me off the piece so I could do it.
You've given Laddie some of the fruit you brought back. She dreamily stuffs some of it into her mouth. Maybe she likes it. You hope so. Your stomach rumbles as you watch her, and together, the two of you enjoy a light meal.
Nice. Alright. Before we go, let's go ahead and check her stats and her abilities. Okay, well, her abilities don't matter, but her skills though. Okay, she got Magic Strike and Heal. Okay, so interestingly enough, my main character gets the, or does every character? Okay, you know what? That's probably what it is. Every character gets the ability to charge. In the last game, only a few select characters, only one character that I remember actually had the ability to charge magic. It's basically a better pass, because in the other game you could pass your turn and you would regain one extra gem to be able to use a move. But okay, we got them. What are you? What does your equipment look like? The Omega Staff. Oh, that's permanent? Okay. That's going to be permanent for her, so that's interesting. Alright. Fair enough. It's not like she's going to be attacking with it or anything, but it's kind of unfortunate because she might not get very good stat increases to her actual magic, but that's fine. Yeah, I know. It does make autosaves. Okay. But you know, I should make a hard save real quick, because we have not done that since we started, so go ahead and do one of these. Ooh, spoiling me, huh? Alright, let's get a move on. Oh, an event?
From out of nowhere, a sweet fragrance wafts over you. You look up to see ripe fruit in the tree above. There's a reasonably sized stone at your feet. A precise pitch at the tree's bough could knock some fruit loose.
Sure, let's risk it and throw it.
You take the stone in hand and wind up.
Alright. Got him.
Your pitch strikes true, releasing a hail of fruit. You divide up and enjoy the spoils.
Cool. I'm guessing if we didn't get that roll, we would have had to fight something. Speaking of which... Alright.
Show them what you got.
Yes, gems. Yep. You can hold up to 10. Yep. I know. Yep. I already know. So yeah, instead of pass, they just call it charge now, because every character basically has a feature to pass, so another person can get extra turns. Nice magic. I'm gonna arrow thrust you. Ooh, easy 6. Yes, elements are a thing. I will bring them up later game. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, get missed on, bro. Eat this magic strike and call us later. Alright. Both of us should get a level up. Typhoon leveled up to level 3, got some HP. Your other stats can increase, it's just very low. It's just like Fire Emblem. I wouldn't bother... Ooh, Tri Attack. Deals damage equal to the value of the 3 dice rolled. Okay, nice. And Laddie. Ooh, Thunderbolt. Yeah, okay. She's about to cast some... She's about to get to use some Ruinous or Righteous Thunder. Okay. You fulfilled the necessary requirements to see the sea hare. Alright. Sea hare. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh, it's actually under monsters, but nice try. Alright. Adorable and carefree, though they appeared to be a beloved creature, it's strangling numbers of natural predators that keeps it locked in a fierce fight for survival. They, however, it's exceedingly difficult to digest. Should they be eaten? So, okay. Okay, so that's why people don't eat it, because it probably doesn't really good. Okay, got ya. That's why we don't have any meat. Got it, got it. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. I think we'll go into a few more fights before we head back into the Spirit Shrine. And then we'll call it a video for this episode, because next time we're going to probably get some lore dumps. So I want to make sure that we have... I have enough time to do that. You know what? We're going to charge. Thank you. And I'm going to show you my cool move, my trigram. Woo! Bye. So try attack looks like it's going to be an okay move, but I don't think I should rely on it too much after I get a new skill that does flat damage. Oh, nice defense up. What treasure discovered? All right. Middle. Hey. Oh, they got nuggets in this game. Oh, okay. Well, grinding in this game for money isn't going to be that bad. Last game, they didn't have that, where you could go and have stuff to sell, so... Oh boy. I'm not gonna grind too heavily, because this game isn't the type of game that you need to grind too much. Unless you want to get character bios, or monster bios, which I'm gonna try to do, so we can show them off. But, like, this game is just very relaxed. Oh! Okay. Let's see. Let's use a thunder. I'll rip you a thunder. Nice 11. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, well that's a little bit rude. Alright. Air thruster. Oh, that kind of sucks. Still kills, but you know, that could have been more damage. I'm gonna go take that one. I'm like, okay, that's rude. By the way, healing in this game is really ridiculous. Because as long as you have one stone, you can heal, and then you can never run out of HP. Staves, like, you see the items for staves, like, you can press down and you can go to them. You will not see this menu very often unless it's a really tough boss fight, because you can basically not ever die in this game because of healing only costing one. But anyways, goodbye. So, meow. Ooh, ooh, the crit, ooh. He said, try to block this. Did you see that mix-up, bro? He had no chance. No chance. Ooh, Typhon even got power increased. Nice. Which, as an attacker, he really needs that, so thank you. Alright, let's fight a few more enemies. Oh, an event.
You come across an open-air stall. A sign reads, "Goods bought here."
Oh. Yeah. Let's take a look.
As you peer into the stall, its proprietress calls out to you. This is an exchange shop. We'll pay good money for whatever you have. But this determines the price, she continues, revealing the die in her hand.
Oh. I'll take double value. Okay. So if we go in here, okay. Well, you know what? We don't need this. Get this out of here. Yeah, money. I got it.
It seems she's finished buying for the day. The proprietress begins closing up shop, and you go on your way.
Bye. That also used to be the person who ran the alchemist shop, or the provisions shop in the last game. So, good to see that she's made a return. Any new enemies?
And
nope,
fight.
It's the same. Okay. Ooh, ooh, she said, dodge these. That's okay, we can heal that. Eat the stab. Oh, get crossed up. Get crossed up. What are you gonna do? Alright, she's gonna heal herself so we can stay topped off. Oh, she healed me by accident. Oops. Oops. Are you gonna heal now? Okay, well, I should have killed you. I should have killed you when I had the chance. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and charge now. You're gonna heal yourself. Okay, well, if you want to be at peace, I suppose you can. But eat this tri-attack while you're here. Ooh, baby. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, that was 14 damage. Okay. Alright. And she gets healed off of that anyway, so ha, take that L, bro. Alright, so there only seems to be 3 types of enemies on this one island. Which is good, and also bad. Because, basically, different islands will then have different enemies that we gotta fight so we can get the lore sheets. I'm gonna see if I can't fight this, mushroom again, because we're in the forest cards.
And
oh, a wolf!
fight.
Well, I hope you're not a dire wolf, because this is about to hurt. Oh, well, I'm so sorry, I killed you in 1 hit. Ha! I didn't mean it. He didn't even get to play the game. Insta-bolt. Insta-strike. Alright, well that means there's a wolf here too, which is cool. So let's go ahead and look at our monster files. Because they get registered as soon as you fight one. Furball. Where exists a village, these creatures are kept as pets. Their excessive fur can shed off and be made exceptional, soft, and luxurious clothing for the high quality is sought after. Alright, let's check the mushroom. Red fungu. These teensy, seemingly insignificant creatures are also rarely skilled hunters that use the law of large numbers to overwhelm their prey. Wolf. The gourmet among beasts will stop at nothing for a taste of flesh. Often prowls alone, so it needs never to share the kill. Oh, okay. You can see it has insane eyes in its picture. But yeah. So, if we keep fighting these creatures like we did this one, we can then see the back part of their story to see extra lore about them. Which, I'll probably do a little bit of walking around off screen so I can see if I can max out those for now. But yeah, my lovely child of the internet, that's going to be it for the first episode of Voice of Cards, The Forsaken Maiden. And next time when we come back, we shall be continuing our venture onwards, and seeing what will happen if we bring Lati to the shrine, where she seemed to have once resided. So until then, I have been Multi126789, other known as Multi-Man, and I'll catch you lovely chows of the internet next time. So ciao ciao, until then.